in terms of the progressive ability to form a coalition, obviously I'm being sarcastic, they can't do it. There's just always massive infighting. And so Sam's point, the reason it's moot, is that he sort of assumes that all those other parties who aren't the Tories, who would amount to a majority if they could only get together, are essentially just, divided by trivialities and colours of rosette. And if they would only spend a couple of hours sitting around the table with the sandwiches and the beers, they could sort it all out. And it's just not true, And the idea that the Scottish Nationalist Party is anyway, that's another rabbit hole. I would love to see, to an extent, you might argue that is basically what Tony Blair did, was not actually create a coalition, of course, but he basically managed to throw a rope around a lot of Lib Dem voters and a lot of soft Tories as well. A lot of, very centrist Tories thought, actually, this looks like a good opportunity to encourage the Labour Party in their determination to reform. This is to be encouraged. The Tories have run out of steam and run out of energy, and let's get them in there, And that worked, Politics is always about creating coalitions. It's the single greatest skill, not even just in humans. It's been well observed that chimps, the ones that rise to be the leader of the pack are not the biggest or the strongest. They're the ones that are best at forming coalitions. So it's a very, very, Sam is, to an extent, I was kind of exasperated that he was coming out with this hoary old chestnut, but there it is. I thought it was worth mentioning that one.
And who knows, the way Keir Starmer's going, there might be another kind of minority party to sort of disagree with the other ones as well. So who knows?
I wouldn't be at all surprised, to be honest, if the Labour Party as we know it is over. I think it might be a time for a serious reimagining of how the left organises itself, and I'd kind of welcome that, because the truth is the Labour Party in this country, it's had a good run, but it was established to serve a particular demographic who don't really exist anymore, or certainly not in the numbers you need, and they have no comparison really with, say, the Democratic Party in America, which is arguably the natural party of government over there.